Hi, this is Samir for ThinkDigit.com, and today we're going to take a look at the Zen Ultratab A100. This is a budget tablet priced at Rs 6,200 and it is a direct competitor to the Micromax funbook. For a tablet that costs 6,200 rupees, the device is quite well built. You can see that the plastic is nice and it's a bit sturdy. It has a matte finish at the back, which is a good grip as well, and it's not going to get fingerprints and dust that easily. The connectivity options on the device include a micro USB port on top, the power supply and an on-off button. On the other side we have the headphones jack, the volume rocker and the micro SD card slot. There is no capacity for a SIM card, which is a bit of a letdown, and you can connect your USB 3G dongles only through the micro USB adapter that you get with the device. On the face it has a 7-inch display. Above the display you have the 1.3 megapixel front-facing video chat camera, which is quite nice. In terms of its design and build, it is everything you'd expect from a budget tablet and it doesn't disappoint. The tablet runs on Google's Android operating system 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich. The screen has a resolution of 480 by 800, which is standard what we expect from 7-inch budget devices. In terms of its storage capacity, it has 4 GB of internal storage and 512 MB RAM with a 1.2 GHz processor. The specifications are at par with the Micromax funbook. Coming to the performance of the device, now it has a 2800 mAh battery. This battery will last you for about 3.5 hours of continuous video playback. We played a couple of videos on it. Other good points of the device are that it will run all the apps from the App Store. It comes preloaded with quite a few apps such as astrology, news, a few games and some utility apps such as Documents to Go. The downside is that the device is a bit laggy. You can multitask on it, it will keep apps open, but sometimes the display isn't really responsive, and while playing games they may take some time to load, like we will show you, and even once they do load, we found that the apps crash on us sometimes. The device isn't perfect for its price point, but it gets the job done. You do have better options available in the market, but if this is going to be a first tablet, you could probably take a look at it along with the Micromax funbook or the iberry Auxus AX02, which is also available for around the same price point. The iberry is for about 7,500 and the Micromax funbook is also for about 6,500. So like you can see that the performance of the game isn't exactly very smooth. The game ran well, it's loaded fast enough, but the performance overall is quite jittery and laggy. This is not only in terms of Angry Birds that another problem that we encountered was with the launcher. So when we used the built-in launcher, sometimes the device lagged quite a bit more. We downloaded the Nova launcher, and with the Nova launcher you can see the performance has improved slightly, but it isn't a big deal breaker. We're going to try to show you if Temple Run will crash again. This was also a game that crashed once. There was no particular reason for the game crashing, it just stuck with the loading screen and refused to progress, like unfortunately here. So we faced this encounter with a number of apps crashing on us. The web browsing experience on the device is pretty standard as to what you'd expect from any 7-inch device. The display is really glossy, the viewing angles aren't the best. When we played a bunch of videos on the device as well, if the video ever went into any dark scenario, the screen would be susceptible to a lot of glare and the viewing angles would be limited. Again, like you see, we pressed the home button a while ago and it takes a bit of time for the tablet to react, which isn't really very good. Let's play some videos for you. The good thing about the tablet is that it played all the videos we threw at it without any hiccups. We played MOVs, MP4s, MKV files on it, and there was absolutely no issues in their playback. Even toggling on the timeline worked perfectly well. We ran the movie Wall Street Money Never Sleeps continuously on the device to test its battery, and the battery will last you for about 3.5 hours of continuous video playback on full brightness and about 70 to 80% volume. As you can see, the video playback is really clear enough and the volume too is decent on the device. To conclude, we would like to say that the Zen A100 Ultratab isn't really a very bad device. It gets most of your basic work done, but it isn't really great either. You can see that the device has a lot of lag and you really can't make out that it has a 1.2 GHz processor under the hood. The Micromax funbook was smoother in terms of the interface and the usability. And if you are ready to extend your budget by about 1500 to 2000 rupees, you could also consider the iberry Auxus. But we would suggest you to take a look at the device with some hands-on time before buying it, because it does have its issues.